Welcome to Astrogeeks TV, our first week of launching our brand new YouTube channel. And tonight we are discussing the Jupiter in Scorpio transit for the sign of Capricorn. This will be for anyone who has Sun, Moon, any personal planets or generational planets in Capricorn, as well as, and most especially, Capricorn rising. So let's get started. Well, Jupiter is the planet of wisdom. Jupiter is the guru planet, and Jupiter brings expansion and good luck and fortune into the area of the sky that rules over Capricorn's network. So the people that you know who can propel you and your hopes and wishes forward, Jupiter will be bringing you great opportunity this year. This transit actually happens and has already started in October of 2017 and continues to do so for 1 year until November of 2018. This is an entire year of great abundance coming into your friendships, your networks, and your hopes and your wishes. So let's get started. How and what is the story for Capricorn? Well, very recently ago, Capricorn, you have been feeling like you were abandoned by your friendships. You may have felt like their resources were stripped from you, that maybe they didn't have enough time for you. Maybe there was this essence that their focus was in a different direction than yours. And maybe you didn't really feel like they could allow for you to be supported in the way that you desire to go in a direction for yourself. Well, this now is a time in which Jupiter is coming through to help you have a revival in this area, a phoenix rising from the ashes. There was a death and has been a death in these relationships. Some people have truly been let go and cut off. And there are still others who have been preserved. The story is that those who are in your local community and who serve as you have served in your local community, they still may be sticking around. And these are the people that are changing how they help you. They're coming back, or there are new people coming into your life, providing the support that you need in order to propel yourself forward. This has to do with a secret group coming together, and it also has to do with your own secret wishes. This is a time where you are called to expose yourself. Tell those whom you most trust what it is that you have envisioned for yourself. Do understand that the universe is now providing for you the support where you once did not have it. And there are people who are wanting and willing to give you their resources in order to help you manifest your visions. This may be on a very occult level. You may start to find yourself being a part of more secretive groups and organizations, or gathering together and being a leader of your own secret group and organization. You will be desiring to manifest this, for it is time now that you reap rewards and gains for what it is that you have been doing when it comes to your local community. Jupiter is making a beautiful aspect to Neptune in Pisces, which governs the local community, your neighborhood, and you have preserved yourself here. It hasn't been easy staying connected to these people in the community. It may have even been a time where you felt like a doormat. You felt like no one was really caring, that maybe it's just not worth it to go out here and be amongst different people in my local neighborhood. And even your relationship to how you travel may have been a little not as enjoyable. But the preservation of this relationship that you have with this local community is now going to show you how you can reap your rewards in your network. Some of the people who have preserved and stuck around for you may have been siblings or may have been neighbors. And these people are too all a part of the story of your revival towards your hopes and wishes and your gains in life. For this entire year, you have the opportunity to be seen like you have not been seen in a very long time. So you will be challenged by the squares of the nodes early in 2018. This is because you are shifting what it is that you have been going after. And stay tuned for the nodes through the signs, as that will be posted shortly on this channel. But when it comes to Jupiter working in your 11th house of network, there will be some challenges that come towards your efforts in what it is that is going on for you in this area of your combined resources with another partner. This may be a love partner, a romantic person, a very specific individual business partner, and you may be deliberating between this partner. What is it that you two are doing together and what it is that you may be doing separate? You are truly going into the direction of the unknown this year, and I encourage you to change the way that you see your money and how you make money and what your worth and value is. You may be seeing that you are truly valued by this other person. And I encourage you to use the occult to help you to get closer with those that you trust, and to define trust again for you. This has a lot to do with breaking away the fears that have kept you stuck, that have kept you from going after and being ambitious and making things happen in a more rambunctious way, in a more chaotic way. You, dear Capricorn, are usually the one that sticks to the rules, and you'll be called to continue to do that to a degree. But you are entering into a realm of chaos and unknown manifestations. And so this is a great time for you to just spiritually understand that your value is felt by those around you. And now it's more about what it is that you can do in the interwebs of connecting with other people. We are using a goddess divine energy to help give us more depth to how Jupiter in Scorpio will help you, dear Capricorn. So, from the deck of the Triple Goddess Tarot, I have pulled for you, Capricorn, the card that is the Kundalini Rising. This is the 16th card, and in the classical tarot, this would represent the Tower, in which what is being said here is, like I've already said, the unknown is being brought forth. And this has a lot to do with the structure of negativity being completely pulverized so that something brand new can birth within you. This card very specifically has a lot to do with the rebirth of self in these communities through the sexual energy. And you may be challenged and struck by lightning, by any rigid ideologies that you keep holding on to, and any very strong negative thoughts that you keep fighting for. Now is the time where you are going to be called to just let it go or allow it to crumble so that something else can be born within you in your connection with these people. This is a highly sexual year for you, and it's important that you understand that this sexual energy is here not as much for non-authentic pleasure. It's here for purpose, for you to be reignited again. So use this sexual energy with the strongest of caution and focus so that you can manifest exactly what it is that you want out of this Jupiter return to your 11th house in Scorpio. Be aware that there may be some groups that you're part of that want to hone in on your sexual energy. And there is no right or wrong, but you do want to be very, very thoughtful of what organizations and groups and occult like secretive kinds of interactions are being called to you, because Jupiter is a energy of expansion. Therefore, there will be many different invitations to be brought into you when it comes to being a part of different kinds of organizations. So your sexual energy is yours, and it is very powerful, and many want to hone in on this year. So it will be about letting go of your rigid thoughts, your negative thoughts, learning how to trust, but also valuing this energy of yours, which is the Kundalini rising. And this card, goddess card from the Triple Goddess Tarot deck, is representative of Oya, the wind goddess. And this actually works really well with the fact that your third house is the house of communications, how you have preserved yourself in media and what it is that you're doing with the media, social media, things like this platform like YouTube, anything that has to do with letters, writing, publishing to a certain extent, but more of like short stories, anything like that. This is providing you the Oya energy of the wind, and understanding that wind comes and goes, that it blows strong and then it dies down, and use that energy of Oya to help you hone in on this craft, on this preservation of your communicative skill. So that is Jupiter in Scorpio for the sign of Capricorn rising very specifically, but also for the sun and the moon. And if you are very tied to your other personal planets in Capricorn to a lesser degree, it can resonate to those planets as well, even the generational ones to an lesser degree extent. Thank you so much for tuning in to Astrogeeks TV. This is your girl, Karina Dean. And if you have excuse me, any questions or would like to hit me up to get more info on your personal natal chart, just go ahead and email astrogeekstv@gmail.com. Peace and love, and have a great year, Capricorn.